What's the secret, Max?
The secret? I don't know. I guess you gotta just find something you love to do and then do it for the rest of your life. For me, that's going to Rushmore. Hey guys, today on What to Watch Before You Die, it's Wes Anderson's second writer-director credit and definitely one of his best, with Rushmore. Chronicling the daily life of Max Fisher, the ultimate overachiever. He's the publisher of the school newspaper, editor of the yearbook, captain of the debate team, founder of the Bombardment Society, director of the Max Fisher Players, and president of the French Club, Calligraphy Club, and Rushmore Beekeepers. But
he's one of the worst students we've got.
Here's why to watch. Firstly, Wes Anderson. After practically no one saw his first movie, Bottle Rocket, in theaters, Anderson was sure he'd never be able to get Rushmore made. But as he said, somehow it all just happened. Rushmore was shot at Anderson's own high school in Texas, and he's described the process of making the film like going home. Anderson portrays teen angst in all its glory, with witty anecdotes and poignant insights that truly introduce the audience to the brilliance that is Wes Anderson.
I'm just trying to figure out why you brought this gentleman to my play, and my dinner, which was invitation only. Would you like me to pass the creamer, dog? Yes, please.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
Using long takes, texts, zooms, and center framing, Rushmore established Anderson as a true auteur. It's like totally French anyway. You can also draw direct comparisons to The Graduate, which, if you don't know by now, is one of my all-time faves. With the relationship between Benjamin and Mrs. Robinson, the ultimate journey of self-discovery, and then, of course, the pool scene homage.
Now she tries to tell the truth, I just can't believe.
From the deliberate old-school color palette to the perfectly bubbly 1960s music cues, Rushmore immediately transports you to a simpler time, when your future seemed bright and shiny and full of promises and wonder. Jeez, I sound so jaded and miserable now, but ultimately that's what we learn from the movie itself. No matter how confident you are or optimistic about what's to come, sometimes it just doesn't work out the way you expected. But ultimately, that's okay too.
Like everything you do, big show, no results.
What do you call getting a hand job from Mrs. Calloway in the back of her Jaguar?
A fucking lie?
Co-writer Owen Wilson has stated that many of the plot points were inspired by his own high school experiences, like the time in 10th grade when he himself was expelled from St. Mark High School in Dallas for stealing his geometry teacher's textbook. He stole a geometry book. Wasn't that what you want kids to do? Anderson has said that immediately after meeting Jason Schwartzman, like 30 seconds into the audition, in his mind, the search was over and Schwartzman was cast. But it wasn't until the last day of auditions that Schwartzman came in wearing a prep school blazer with a Rushmore Academy patch that he'd made himself. Kinda like the one I've done here. Casting directors had been searching the US, Canada, and England to find the right actor to play Max Fisher, and Schwartzman's portrayal won Anderson over. Side note, check out his really weird one eyebrow in the audition tape. It's like way longer than the other one.
Shut up!
Schwartzman, the son of Talia Shire from Rocky and The Godfather, who's Francis Ford Coppola's sister, yeah, Schwartzman's another Coppola, couldn't have been more perfect for the role. At 17, Schwartzman, like Max Fisher, acted way beyond his years, with all the precociousness one could ask for in an Anderson character. Also a thing to note is that Anderson made Schwartzman wax his chest for the wrestling shot. That's all. I just thought that you might want to know that that happened. Did I mention that Bill Murray's in this movie? I know! It just keeps getting better.
So you were in Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah?
Were you in the shit?
Yeah, I was in
After reading the screenplay, Murray was so excited by the film that he said he'd sign on to do it for free. But following SAG protocol, he ultimately was paid about $9K for the whole thing. Needless to say, he makes the movie. Needless because when does Bill Murray's appearance not make a movie?
Garfield, maybe?
As Mr. Bloom, he is the counterpoint to Schwartzman's optimism, having everything but still being somewhat miserable. Even so, Max and Mr. Bloom are kindred spirits, understanding each other's life struggles, and both going after the same woman.
Going skinny dipping while I took a nap. Are you comfortable, Max? I'll just be out back nude getting hand jobs from the woman you love.
We never went skinny dipping.
Also, making strange appearances in the film is a small boy named Ryan, who's in the background of almost every scene. Schwartzman nicknamed him the Dart Boy. Then, some of the names on Max's Save Latin petition are those of Schwartzman's former band members in Phantom Planet. Another interesting cameo I noticed while re-watching it recently is that Alexis Bledel is in the movie for a hot second. She doesn't know it, but Rory Gilmore was one of my best friends in high school. I totally talked to her through the screen. I don't think that's weird at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Rushmore truly introduced audiences to Anderson's style, with the unique ability to create an all-encompassing world with distinct costuming, set design, use of miniatures, and incredible depth of perception. I mean, how many mashups and parodies have you seen that mimic Wes Anderson's style, from SNL to even here on Cinefix?
Henry Pulaski. Why him?
Because I love him.
Like Max Fisher's plays, Anderson's films are like stage productions, taking place in front of our eyes, and with each movie, he's only growing better at taking the audience along for the wacky ride.
Did he just throw my cat out the window?
So what do you guys think? Do you love Rushmore? What's your favorite Wes Anderson movie? Do you think he deserves the Best Director Oscar for this year's Grand Budapest Hotel? Let me know in the comments below.
I was gonna try and have that tree over there fall on you.
That big one?
Yep.
That would have flattened me like a pancake.
Subscribe to Cinefix for more What to Watch Before You Die in conjunction with Sundance TV every Thursday. Follow me on Insta @MacWall and #WhatToWatchBud to suggest more movies. I save Latin! What'd you ever do?